the year of Magic continues. We keep on seeing it. We see all these crazy results. This one was crazy. The Magic had the first pick of the draft after all. There still is room of opportunity for Patrick Beverley to go through a humiliation ritual. There still is a chance that the Bulls can collapse. It all starts against GOAT King LeBron James. Now, as far as tiebreakers go, the Bulls and the Wizards have split the season series. In my opinion, if teams play 4 games, the tiebreaker should come down to a point differential. It makes every point matter. If it's a blowout, then they got to still play defense. They should really reform the rule because I don't think that is a rule that exists today. The Wizards end the year against Houston, which is interesting, against a trash-ass Miami Heat team, in my opinion. Milwaukee, not easy, but the Wizards get the next game against the Magic. So after the Bulls crumble against the Lakers with a third game in the last 4 days, because you had Sunday, you had Monday, then day off, and then Wednesday, third game past 4 days. GOAT King LeBron is not sitting on the bench this time. He's starting. It's time to look for blood. It's time to kind of keep pushing towards the number 6 spot. Could easily be a number 6 spot if they played every game all season long. Look at it. You got cats everywhere in this league not playing every game. But one guy actually has a legit excuse because he's 38 years of age. Crazy. They're being all overly conservative. Anyway. New York Knicks don't score points. If Bradley Beal comes back, then that's going to be interesting for Washington if they do end up beating the New York Knicks. There still is a chance the Bulls can crumble. There really is. Let's see who the Bulls have right after the LA Lakers. This dude looking like a clown out there. I mean, what was this out there? GOAT King LeBron is like, shut the fuck up, clown. What y'all looking like? Really? Patrick Beverley's being a clown out there. He look like a clown out there. He looked like a joker in the pose-up. Charlotte, you know what? Charlotte is looking like a very, very good team in the second half. They keep on winning. Charlotte can get the win on Friday fun against the Bulls. Bulls can lose against Milwaukee and Memphis, Atlanta, Dallas. Bulls end the year against Detroit. So I don't know. But when you see magical results like this, anything is possible. GOAT King LeBron, the king of comebacks, he absolutely will. The Celtics will just lose again against the Bucks. What do I care if the Celtics lose against the Bucks? It's all in scripted fashion. Oh, Celtics falling apart. But that game don't mean nothing. The Bucks gonna win that game, but that's just to sell the Bucks. The Greek God. It's the wrong year for the Greek God. The Greek God can make it back to the NBA Finals, but the Greek God ain't there all yet. This is the year of Bill Russell, and the Bucks cannot play in the NBA Finals the very first season without Bill Russell. So Boston Celtics bottom line have to be in the NBA Finals. You've already known that he has won 11 rings wearing number 6. Well, Jason Tatum's going to finish 11-6 playoff series record. It's that easy. It really is that easy. What are the 76ers going to do against the Celtics? Nothing. Recency bias. They can get a win against the Celtics next week for all I care. What do I care about that? You're just going to overrate and overhype cats before the postseason. What's James Harden going to do? He's going to have a 2-2 postseason record right after he loses the semifinals. 2-2 record as a 76er. Boston is 22. That easy. They put the script right there in motion for the whole world to see. Instead of Grizzlies in the semifinals. Grizzlies in the semifinals it is, and then former Warriors assistant, interim head coach in the NBA Finals, Mike Brown, in the Kings up against the Warriors. One fraud is about to get dethroned. The other guy is about to reclaim his spot as the king of basketball in the real air of the Western Conference. He will be the king of the West throughout the duration of his career, and maybe GOAT King LeBron is on his way to the Eastern Conference once again. Once again, GOAT King LeBron against the Cavs in the playoffs would be pretty dope. You gotta admit it. If the Nuggets can beat the Pelicans, and yeah, it's a little bit of breathing, a little bit of breathing. If the Nuggets beat the Pelicans, the Lakers can beat the Chicago Bulls, then 41-41 just gets closer and closer and closer and closer and closer. Right at 41. Many things are 41. King, the Celtics, Kobe Bryant, Golden State, last NBA champion. Many things are 41. GOAT King LeBron James is ready for this. If they do get the Timberwolves for the play-in, then that's Kobe Bryant's NBA debut against the Minnesota Timberwolves, D'Angelo Russell team. We'll see about Friday. I've not read the news about if he's going to make a return or not, D'Angelo Russell. When have they said he's going to come back? Let's check it out. Let's see when he's going to come back. That game was dope. Pelicans were up by 20, and it's a huge bottle job. It's like, wow. D'Angelo Russell probable for the Lakers against the Chicago Bulls. D'Angelo Russell has missed the last two contests with a right hip soreness. D'Angelo Russell get him back, get ready to trounce the Bulls. This would be the second time that the Lakers' big three is at full strength. The first time against the Pelicans. Now, over a month later, we see game 2 of D. Russ, GOAT King, Bron, and AD playing at the same time on the court. It would be very interesting to see what the final record is going to be for D. Russ, AD, GOAT King, Bron on the court at the same time throughout this whole regular season before the play-in. $41 because of King, 42 in Bill Russell. It is a real battle for the 6th seed. Let's say if the Lakers, we already know the Bulls are trash. We all know Patrick Beverley is a clown. He's just asking for trouble. He's asking for trouble, and today this was the worst thing that can happen to Patrick Beverley. He loses to the Clippers, and boom, the Wizards are right back in this hut. They're right back in this hut. Patrick Beverley, yeah, he got the balls going, yeah. 36 and 39. What is going on? Playing Patrick. All he is playing Patrick. That's all he is. Oh, yeah, I'm a legend. Yeah, I participated in the playoffs. So, yeah. Timberwolves ain't no playing right now without Patrick Beverly. Come on, man. They doing fine without Patrick Beverly. Y'all know he's a clown. It's okay. It's a couple of days. It's a few days. You'll be hearing a 180. You ain't got nothing to worry about that. He's just a non-character. That's all he is. He's a non-character. And he balled. If he were something for this team, he would have been still here. He was a liability. He's playing in trash competition in the Eastern Conference. What does Patrick Beverly know about competing with the best? Nothing. This guy is gone full cray. He's like, oh, without the lockdown, without the cancellation, the Clippers would have won the championship in 2020. He has gone full cray. He is imploding. He's imploding. He's getting ready to go all cray. He won't shut up after that. He won't shut up after the Bulls missed the playoffs. He wish the Bulls missed the playoffs. Hopefully, there's a real chance that the Bulls missed the playoffs. Hopefully. But then, let's see something here. Let's see the Sunday game. What game do the Nuggets have coming up? The Nuggets and the Warriors. So high. Nuggets against the Warriors. Nuggets against the Warriors on Sunday. Then, hey, the Warriors can lose that game against the Nuggets. We can overhype the Nuggets. And Warriors not going to beat the Grizzlies. Grizzlies going to keep on winning. That's the kind of stuff that the media is going to do. These guys are ready to stick up for J.A., even though he needs to behave himself out there. Look at what he could do to himself out there. Look at the Warriors' home record. GOAT King LeBron is going to absolutely make it look easy winning at the Bay Area come the conference finals. These guys will beat the Grizzlies. They'll beat the Kings. They'll beat the trash. But then they have to face a real team called the Lakers. The Lakers have a harder ride to the finals. Warriors are used to easy rides to the finals. They had Kevin Durant. They played the weak-ass Mavericks. They played the loser, heartless Phoenix Suns and the injured Devin Booker. Warriors team's joke. GOAT King LeBron has to beat Joker. He has to beat the Suns. He has to beat the Warriors. He always has to beat the rest. GOAT King LeBron faces all of the competition. He wants to face the competition. He don't run away from competition. He didn't run away and form a super team after they cried for Kevin Durant. The Warriors, Draymond and Clay and Steph cried for Durant. GOAT King LeBron, I think, broke the soul on that Warrior team. They cried for Kevin Durant. They hired a legion of assassins. They did not want to go knuckle GOAT King LeBron by themselves. They want to hide in their basement. They want someone else to take them out. That's all that bum-ass Warriors team is. Hey, don't ever compare these guys to the Chicago Bulls teams. These guys cry for help. And I consider the Grizzlies fake competition. They won nothing. How's the Grizzlies' record against the Lakers? 1-2 against the Lakers. This team is trash. You already know they trash. What have they done against the Nuggets? That's right. They could not beat the Nuggets. This Grizzlies team is a joke. I don't consider themselves real competition. It's all good because GOAT King LeBron, if he wins the conference finals, if he wins NBA finals in 6 games, he is the GOAT on steroids. So there we go. It's all victory for GOAT King LeBron James. We win either way. He's the greatest player ever. They get ready to write the story for GOAT King LeBron. GOAT King LeBron, league has been rigged against GOAT King LeBron for years. Come on. Last year with the Heat, 4 years with the Cavs, one ring in 5 years, one ring 4 years. What's that? 2 rings in 8 years, whatever that is. All rigged against GOAT King LeBron James. Kevin Durant is proof the league is rigged against GOAT King LeBron. It certainly is rigged against Cleveland. Told Anthony Davis to lay down and fake his injury because he's a character. Anthony Davis is the character who gets injured all the time. That's his character. But the magic one, Anthony Davis is no longer hurt all the time, but everyone is waiting for Anthony Davis to get hurt again. He falls on the ground, he gets hard contact, he gets right back up. I've seen it multiple times ever since he returned from his injury. This team is getting healthier. It's like healing powers of Jesus. The way GOAT King LeBron is able to avoid season-ending injury. That I can equate that to the miracle healing powers of Jesus Christ. And GOAT King LeBron has healing powers like no other person can able to come back from that kind of injury. He does have healing powers, or he just saw the very finest of medical experts all the way at Germany. Dennis Schroeder knew a thing or two about that, did he? He certainly did. He certainly helped out the GOAT get back to full strength. A must-win for the Mavericks. A must-win game. A must-win game with the way they've been playing. A must-win game to feel good about themselves. They do end the year against the Spurs, the Mavericks. Mavs and the Thunder. We got ourselves a battle right there for the final spot. Lakers face a team whose season is over. The Jazz, I mean, they done. Jazz ain't got no nothing to play for. At the time that they traveled to Utah, they ain't got nothing to play for. If you look at the standings, I mean, Utah don't have anything to play for because they are virtually out of it. They are virtually out of it. I wonder who they face off next. Oh, San Antonio Spurs. Other than the Spurs, who do they face off next? This team is out of it. They have to face the Celtics. If the Celtics lose to the Bucks, they are gonna need that game against the Jazz. That team, their season is over. Over. Lakers get a team whose season is all but virtually over. They get the Jazz right at the right time. Let's see. Next game against the West is against the Timberwolves. Wolves is Jumanji 24. Lakers have 24 losses against the West. No reason why the Lakers can't be over 500 by that time. A win to jump up the number 8, and guess what? The Pelicans do beat the Nuggets, and yep, the Lakers are going to totally beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. Lakers against the Grizzlies, hard to see them be wanting that. Who knows? Don't poke the bear. Don't poke GOAT King LeBron. Bear is Jumanji of 18. The Memphis Grizzlies, probably Saul's jersey retirement. The Grizzlies can be easy. That'll be the easiest team they can face off realistically. Although it's never, ever over. But then these clowns have to face off against the Spurs, the Warriors, And then they have 4 games left after that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, Warriors played 77 games. Lakers, if they win next 2 games, they have 39 and 38, and the Lakers have the tiebreaker over the Warriors. I say, why not? They can take it to the Timberwolves. They can play all the way till the end for the number 6 spot. Even though they won't get the number 6 spot, uh, still possible for the Grizzlies. You know, the Lakers are number 8. The Grizzlies play some scrub team like the Timberwolves or someone like that. Maybe they can beat them. They go to the semifinals face off against the Warriors, and then the bus riding bum against the Lakers, and then Lakers, Warriors. Many combinations out there, many scenarios out there that still call on for Lakers Warriors conference finals. I can script it better than the commissioner. It ain't matter no more. You don't want to looking like too obvious, but I'm just saying this was a magical game, but Wizards stay alive. And I have seen many of these kind of outcomes this year. That was a magical comeback by the Warriors. And they don't need a bus riding bum to execute a comeback. We know who the bum I'm talking about is. This team is virtually a huge joke. The spirit of competition has died down a little bit, but Anthony Davis has had an injury history. GOAT King LeBron wants to be out there. They could have just said, we're not going to play you off the bench. They still could have lost that game anyways, and GOAT King LeBron could have made his return with a few extra days of rest, but he does not look like he is a seriously injured player. Let's say if he plays for 38 minutes, and yep, that's a expected value of around 25 points. He got 19, so he looks all ready to go for the grind to win the championship. GOAT King LeBron's first start 31 days after February 26th. GOAT King LeBron and the Lakers can be at 500 after defeating the Chicago Bulls. It really is time for the GOAT out there to handle his business. And handle the business. GOAT King LeBron will handle it very well. First win back at Chicago, where Michael Jordan played at. The chase of Michael Jordan is on. It has always been on. It has never been over. It has been temporarily suspended, paused, delayed. We're now resuming normalcy. Tie Michael Jordan. Bill Russell, number 6. 6 ring. Number 6. GOAT King LeBron. 14 letters. 14th repeat. Kobe. 8, 2, 4, 14. 24, 8, 32 months later, tie Kobe. Tie number 32 Magic. GOAT King LeBron James, 19 letters. He becomes GOAT King LeBron James when he wins this late at this stage of his career. His name is GOAT King LeBron. We called him GOAT King LeBron after this year. He's GOAT King LeBron after he wins the championship. He's GOAT King LeBron after the Lakers are now superior to the Boston Celtics after they passed the Boston Celtics for championships. And the job ain't done yet. It ain't over. Win the 6th ring. GOAT King LeBron is the greatest player ever. He can win 15 rings if he wanted to, but he has too much respect. He's a great gentleman, GOAT King LeBron James. He respects Mike. He knows he's better, but he's going to respect Mike. He's not going to try to win another ring. That's how you go. You're a scandal-free man. Michael Jordan, owe money to the mob. We be hearing about all this cheating and social media during this time. That's what makes GOAT King LeBron the GOAT. Not only what he does on the court, but off the court. No player virtually comes close to GOAT King LeBron in this age when we have witnessed more exposure to social media. GOAT King LeBron has adapted very well to the acceleration of social media. GOAT King LeBron is the guy you talk to on how you need to handle yourself as a pro to the media on and off the court. He has proved everything, but people hold him to a higher standard than Michael Jordan because he already the GOAT. Back in 1992, they called him the GOAT. He ain't won 6 rings. GOAT King LeBron still win because they hold this guy to high standards. He's met all the standards out there. He's won the ring in Cleveland. He had the greatest upset ever. He's the greatest player ever. He's had the greatest magical moment ever in the history of the NBA. He's had one of the greatest magical moments, leading the Heat to the comeback win in Game 6, winning in Game 7. GOAT King LeBron is the clutchest player at the buzzer in the postseason. He's more clutch at the buzzer than Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. He's the greatest player ever. He's a far better passer than these guys. He's a better three-point shooter than both of these guys. He's a better passer. He's a better rebound. He has better court vision. He is the best player out there. It's just petty feelings about, oh, not 1, not 2, not 3, at all, to number 8. Oh, he wanted with Kuzma. Oh, he quit. He Bobby Chuck. People can be so petty. GOAT King LeBron is a legend. This guy saved his money from no state income tax. He gets the wonderful South Beach weather. They hate GOAT King LeBron because they can't be GOAT King LeBron James. He living in Hollywood, yeah. The beaches, all that. The fine-ass women, yeah. Who would not want to be that? GOAT King LeBron, keep on living, brother. You are living, and these people are hating. You living, and they hating. And you living and you winning. And them people living and they hating y'all. So keep on going. Let's carry y'all. Let's win the championship. Walking with a big stick. And a big dick swinging magical mammoth style championship. Yeah, we the fuck go, baby. I give a damn about the scenarios. We are ready to go. We are all set to go. Coach and all these guys. It's just Mo Bamba that's left, and we're all ready to go. We are a fully healthy team like the Celtics. We just need Mo Bamba to come back, and everybody has made themselves available. I wonder when Mo Bamba is going to come back. Hopefully, they make Mo Bamba available if they do face off against Denver Nuggets as a number 8 seed. Don't freak out. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Cry. That's Mamba style to not need to end your season on the season-ending surgery. GOAT King LeBron will have foot surgery, but until then, it's unfinished business to win the championship. Win the magical Mamba style championship. And GOAT King LeBron will have foot surgery. He will have foot surgery in late June, early July, after unfinished business is accomplished.